Hello everybody, this is the first half flip through of my May 2020 journal. It's our little nephew, Marcus Joe. He was 2 weeks and 3 days old in that picture. Let's see, girls played Roblox together, and it was funny because Cadence taught Justin how to floss. It was fun watching them do that. I watched Katie's lifestyle and talked to my mom Joyce, and her and my dad's friend Randy and Sheila were visiting while we were talking to her. My sister Sarah was there and told my sister early happy birthday. And then we talked to Grandma Cindy for a while, and Tristan had fell asleep early, and we went to bed shortly after that. The second was Saturday. I watched Maria and Cherie both craft life for a little bit, and also watched Karen Thompson's lifestyle. Got some laces from her. We had BK for supper last night, and I watched Elle's lifestyle. Made a napkin notebook inspired by Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. I had fun making it, and watched the Predator movie with Justin. And after that, we talked to Grandma Cindy, Papa Dan, and Papa Dan had got a crappie fish. It was pretty big. Him and Uncle Rod went fishing that day together. Sunday the 3rd, I had got the floor vacuumed and dishes put away, and another load of dishes in the washer, and Cadence put her clothes away, plus started Tristan's clothes in the washer. Went outside to hang out after lunch, and I played with Tristan with the characters. Yeah, your bucket's over there on the floor. It's over there on the floor, baby. We went on a walk, and I watched Rebecca Craft Live this morning. Had tacos for supper. Ordered stick glue and Fabri-Tac, so now I won't run out. Got some new paper pads from Barb, Callie B. Talked to Grandma Cindy and Papa Dan. And Tristan and Papa were being silly. Found out that a friend Diana had passed away this day. I used to watch her daughter Elle. And then Monday, May 4th, Cadence had a Zoom meeting for school with her teacher and classmates, and they did a scavenger hunt, and her and her other classmates that were the only ones who did it, they all got to skip a class this week. And I watched Rebecca Craft Live this morning. And I worked in my mom's sewing journal for a while. And talked to my grandma Eva for almost a half hour. She's doing really well. And she had saw my mom the last week and enjoyed visiting with her. And I got my collage buddy Janie's swap in the mail, and she had sent me really cool things to swap with, and those were the 5 things she sent me, and that's what I had come up with. And we talked to Grandma Cindy. Tristan didn't say very much and was more with watching her videos, of course, like usual. And after that, later that night, we went to bed. Tuesday, this day I was working with Tristan on writing her name. She did pretty good. There's our little nephew, Marcus Joe. And I had got that picture from Levi's dad of him doing his homework this day. This is May 5th. Caught Rebecca crafting live again. It was chilly outside, so we didn't go outside this day. And I watched Erin's fabric sale. Got some. And it was her birthday also. Tristan took a cat nap after a supper and watched Maddie and Madison craft life for a while. Talked to Grandma Cindy. Got the second half of April 2020 recorded. Got my swap partner's collage stuff ready to send to her. And caught both Elle's and Laura craft live, and I worked in my sewing journal till we went to bed. May 6th is my sister Sarah's birthday. She's 39. Watched videos till Tristan woke up. And it was an easy day for Cadence, so she played on Roblox with her friends. And all lounged around all day this day. It was a boring day. And we talked to Grandma Cindy after supper, and Cadence was talking to her best friend Melina and Melina's cousin on the phone. And I started watching season 4 of Amazing Race, and I also talked to my best friend Amanda. And then I went to bed after it was over, and Tristan had fell asleep early also. This picture of Cadence in socks. May 7th. That's my nephew Trey. Whoops, that jumped to May 9th. Whoops, May 7th. Didn't do much because it was gloomy and cold outside. I had got the dishes reloaded after Cadence had put them away. And Tristan had helped me pick up her toys before she got on the tablet to watch videos. And after supper, we had talked to Grandma Cindy. And I fussy cut birds to put in on tags and journal cards for my journals. And I also talked to my best friend after Justin had went to bed that night. Okay, May 8th was a Friday. Cadence had got Tristan to drink juice this day, because normally Tristan just drinks water. And Tristan wanted a sissy to read to her, so she did. She was laying chillaxing with Dad on the couch that day, and there she was reading her book. And this day, I had got dishes in the dishwasher going, and Justin's clothes put away, and my clothes started in the washer. We had spaghetti, garlic bread. We talked to Grandma Joyce, and my nephew Trenton was there staying the night. He was going to help my dad do something in that next morning. And their friends Randy and Sheila were there, so we didn't talk to very long on the phone. And we talked to Grandma Cindy and Papa Dan, and Tristan was grumpy, so we didn't talk very long. And Tristan bonked her head on the rocking chair and ended up getting a little bruise from it. She ended up falling asleep not long after 11:30, and I went to bed shortly afterwards that day. May 9th is my nephew Trey's birthday, and my other nephew Amador's birthday. Her Cadence was up on her Switch playing with her controller, and after lunch, the girls put away the dishes, and Tristan had helped me pick up the toys so I could vacuum. Got the dishwasher loaded, and had ham with pineapple and mashed taters and broccoli for supper. And after supper, we talked to Grandma Joyce. They were over at my sister Sarah's with my nephews, and talked to Grandma Cindy and Papa Dan. And once Tristan was being a grump again, worked a little bit more in my mom's sewing journal and got caught up on Emily's video on YouTube, Emily Art. I like her style of journaling, and she's a very big inspiration to me, as well as Elle Elizabeth, Never Hopeless Elizabeth, and AJs Inspired Life. And Mother's Day was the next day, and I had got flowers for my mom, so she was going to get them Wednesday the following week. This day, Monday the 10th, is Mother's Day. Hope all you crafty mothers out there had a good day with your kids and your families. It was funny because she was laying on Daddy and told Daddy to hold the phone for her while she was watching her videos. I thought that was just so cute, so I had to take a picture of it. I slept in that morning, and Cadence had put the dishes away, and I got the dishes, and she also took out Sox's litter, and Justin reloaded the dishwasher. I gave Tristan a bath after lunch. We talked to my grandma Eva. I had woken her up from a nap. We talked for a little while, and we had a good time chatting with her. I got a Happy Mother's Day text from my son, from his dad Lee, that day. It was really nice. Had pizza from Pizza Hut for supper, and I was just glad I didn't have to cook. And my Mother's Day gift from Justin and the girls is I'm going to be getting my hair dyed and my eyebrows waxed. I can't wait until I get it done. We had talked to Grandma Cindy and Papa Dan after supper, and I worked in the sewing journal for my mom until Cadence went to bed. May 11th was Monday. Woke up this morning and heard that Cadence was already awake, and so she was already doing her homework. After we all had lunch, me and Cadence and Tristan all played Life together, and Cadence ended up winning. And Tristan, it was shocking because Tristan actually played the whole game, which she usually doesn't. We all had different leftovers for supper, and I had taught Cadence how to make macaroni and cheese. And I started learning to cook around her age. Played another game of Life after supper, and Cadence had won again. I lost and was in last place both games, and we talked to Grandma Cindy after we got done playing, and I caught Amy's live. She was showing her newest batch of papers, and they were pink and they were beautiful, and so I asked for a set from her. I just really enjoy using her papers and my journal. I worked in my mom's sewing journal. The 12th, this was my thank you from Elle at Elizabeth, Never Hopeless Elizabeth. I woke up to Cadence already awake for school. She had a Zoom meeting with her teacher. They got to see where her sixth grade classes are going to be, and got to meet all sixth grade teachers. They were on there for over an hour, and I had watched Elizabeth in her recent video, and I was making masterboards using, she was making masterboards and using up her scraps, so I worked along with her, and I got a thank you from her. It turned out really beautiful. And Tristan played with her toys for a while, and then got on the tablet. While just hung out, being lazy. So it was a cold day this day, and we had tacos for supper, and Tristan ended up taking a nap after supper. And after Justin got done getting back from getting groceries, well, I helped him put them away, and we talked to Grandma Cindy and Papa Dan for a while. And I talked to my best friend Amanda while I watched 3 episodes of Amazing Race, and Tristan got mad when it was time to go to bed that day. And there's pictures from when they were playing, doing rock, paper, scissors, shoot. It was cute. They were teaching her, and then Elle's card and her tag that she had made. The 13th was Wednesday. Just woke up about 10 minutes later. Wanted to wake her up, and she had tried to scare me, little silly girl. I ordered Justin something for Father's Day, and I'll get him something else too. Got pictures printed in my journal, Tristan's book. And I gave Tristan a bath after lunch, and I watched Amazing Race, and me and Tristan watched Cinderella, and then we also watched Cinderella 2, and then I crafted. I had pork chops, mashed potatoes, and corn for supper, and I called my mom to see if she had gotten her flowers, but she didn't yet. We talked to Grandma Cindy and Papa Dan, and after Justin went to bed, I had talked to my bestie Amanda. Went to bed after an episode of Amazing Race was over. 14th, Thursday. Picture of my little nephew, Marcus Joe, and my mom's flowers from us, and she really liked them. Went to wake up Cadence for school, but she was already awake, and the next day, Friday, was going to be her last day of the academics. She'll be getting out the 21st. Her and Cadence shared a Lunchable for lunch today. And Cadence also put her clothes in the washer. She knows how to wash her clothes now because I taught her. We went on a walk and around the big block that me and Tristan wrote with chalk. Cadence was practicing with Tristan on her writing her name with chalk, and it got warm, so we came inside, got my clothes put away and folded, and Tristan's clothes also put away, and floor vacuumed. Had a productive day. And we had McDonald's for supper this night, and Tristan was happy to get a Trolls toy. And so once the new Trolls Rock Tour goes on Disney Plus, we were going to watch it. I had talked to Grandma Cindy for a while. She was being silly with Tristan. And I watched Laura Craft Live with Rose, Tina, and Mai. And they all were hilarious. The stories they were telling were so funny. And I had decorated some tags while they were all crafting. And I watched Amazing Race. And then I went to bed afterwards. It was cute. She had fell asleep watching her videos in her chair. It was so funny. 15th was a Friday. Woke Cadence up. It was her last day of her academics this day. It took her longer to do what they wanted her to do. I watched Rebecca And she made me a mod for her channel, so I feel a little special now. Went on a walk on the beautiful day, and Tristan enjoyed being outside. We had biscuits and gravy for supper. We talked to Grandma Joyce and Grandpa Gene after supper, and my sister Sarah was there with her boys, and they were waiting for their friends Randy and Sheila to get there to have pizza for supper that night. We talked to Grandma Cindy and Papa Dan, and I organized my ephemera in my ephemera folder, and Tristan ended up falling asleep before 10 in her chair while watching videos. So, and I watched videos for a while, and I talked to my best friend Amanda, and then went to bed after that. And Saturday the 16th, this will include the first half of May. She was chilling with Daddy, laying with Soxers. It was cute. The girls woke up close to 10 this morning. We didn't go outside today because it was rainy and gloomy, so we just lounged around all day. And I made Cracker Barrel macaroni and cheese with baked beans. We had talked to Grandma Joyce and Papa Gene. And we talked about visiting Levi on Thursday this coming week. It's been over a month since we had last seen him, so I was pretty excited to see him. Tried to talk to Grandma Cindy, but she never answered. She didn't call us back until after 9. And I caught Dorothy Craft Life for a little while. I like her style of journals that she makes, and just watch videos until bed. That concludes the first half of May, and I'll be back when the end of May is over and record that. Hope you all have a wonderful day or night, and I will chat at you all later. Thank you for watching. Bye.